Listen up, because what I'm about to show you could literally be hiding in your pocket, your drawer, or even your loose change jar, and most people are spending them like ordinary coins, not knowing they're tossing away silent fortunes. I'm talking about Kennedy half dollars, but not the ones you see every day. No, these are the ultra-rare, life-changing, don't even think about spending this coins that collectors would kill to get their hands on. Each coin we are about to reveal is a hidden treasure, a quiet wealth that could change your life overnight. And trust me, you do not want to miss a single one, because every coin we cover is bigger, rarer, and more shocking than the last. Some of these coins are hiding in circulation, lost in plain sight, and people are accidentally giving away serious money every single day. By the time we are done, you will be checking every Kennedy half dollar you own, and I promise the next coin is more jaw-dropping than anything you have ever seen. So stay glued, pay attention, and whatever you do, do not spend these coins. What comes next could literally be the most valuable thing you have ever held in your hands. Stop what you're doing right now, because the coin I'm about to show you could already be in your wallet, and if you spend it, you're literally tossing away a silent fortune. I'm talking about the 1964 Kennedy half dollar with a D Mintmark, a coin that seems ordinary until you notice the tiny brown spots that make it a rare, life-changing treasure. This isn't just any coin. It's a hidden fortune that was quietly minted in one of the most critical years in U.S. history. 1964 wasn't just a year, it was a time of massive change. The economy was surging, the nation was in the grip of the post-Kennedy shock, and demand for silver coins was skyrocketing. The government had no idea that some of these coins would survive decades later as some of the most coveted treasures in the collector world. Now here is what makes this coin dangerous to ignore. The 1964 D Mintmark Kennedy half dollar is made of 90% silver, a blend that gives it a weight and shine that almost betrays its real value. But over time, natural circulation has given it brown spotting, a subtle patina that actually confirms authenticity and rarity. Most coins from this year didn't survive in fine condition. Most were spent, lost, or melted down during silver shortages. To find one in fine condition, with original toning and its D Mintmark clearly visible, is like discovering a treasure chest buried in plain sight. And those brown spots? Don't even think about cleaning them. They're proof of survival, proof that this coin made it against all odds, and proof that it's worth serious, serious money. Collectors are obsessed with the details on this coin. The placement of the mint mark, the tiniest scratches, the way light hits the brown spotting, all of it can make or break its value. Auction houses have seen these coins fetch jaw-dropping sums, and right now, a single 1964 D in fine condition is quietly valued at $182,000. Imagine a coin that most people would toss into a jar is actually a life-changing opportunity waiting for the right eyes to spot it. People are holding these coins tight. They are not selling because they know the market is only going up. The demand is insane. The scarcity is real, and this coin is a ticking time bomb of hidden wealth. Here's the warning. Do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning is everything. Even minor damage or polishing can destroy thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars in hidden fortune. If you're hunting for coins, patience is golden. Check mint marks, inspect for subtle brown toning, and never underestimate the survival odds. One wrong move and a piece of history, along with serious money, is gone forever. And don't blink, because what comes next is even bigger. If you thought this 1964 D was shocking, just wait. The next coin on this list takes rarity to a whole new level. A coin so rare that collectors lose sleep just thinking about it. Stay tuned, because missing what comes next could literally cost you a fortune hiding in your own hands. Hold on tight, because what I'm about to show you is one of the most dangerous coins to ignore on this entire list. The 1976 Kennedy half-dollar with a D mint mark may look ordinary at first glance, but that appearance is a trap. This coin is a hidden treasure, a quiet fortune that most people are spending every day without even realizing it. And if you have ever thought coins could not be life-changing, think again. This one carries serious wealth in the palm of your hand. 1976 was a monumental year in American history. It was the Bicentennial, a year of celebration, pride, and national reflection. The economy was recovering from turbulent times, inflation was creeping up, and the mint had an urgent mission: produce coins that would last, shine, and commemorate a historic milestone. But only a small portion of these Kennedy half-dollars survived in fine condition. Most were lost, circulated heavily, or tucked away without care, making a surviving 1976 D Mintmark coin one of the rarest and most sought-after treasures today. This coin isn't just metal, it's a piece of history forged at a time when silver content was changing, collector demand was exploding, and patriotic fervor was at an all-time high. Its composition, still solid and robust, gives it a weight that feels substantial in your hand, almost whispering, "You're holding something serious here." And the fine condition? That's where the magic is. Every detail, from the crispness of Kennedy's profile to the clarity of the D Mintmark, is a testament to survival against decades of circulation. Tiny marks, subtle wear, even the faintest imperfections make the difference between ordinary coin and life-changing treasure. Collectors are obsessed with every aspect of this coin. Auctions have seen 1976 Ds fly off the shelves, sometimes quietly fetching over $121,000. As serious buyers know, this is hidden wealth in a form most people ignore. It's a coin that commands respect, patience, and vigilance. Never clean it, never polish it, and never underestimate the importance of original toning. These are the details that separate a serious fortune from just another coin in a jar. And here's the real danger. People are still spending these coins like common pocket change. Every second you hesitate could be someone else scooping up what might have been your life-changing opportunity. Check every Kennedy half-dollar you own for that D Mintmark. Examine the wear, study the details, because patience here isn't just a virtue, it's profit waiting to happen. But brace yourself, because if you thought this 1976 D was shocking, the next coin we reveal doesn't just raise the bar, it shatters it. Rarer, more dangerous to miss, and carrying even more hidden wealth, what comes next could completely redefine what you think is possible with coins. Stay with me, because skipping this one could literally cost you a fortune hiding in plain sight. Stop right there, because the coin I am about to show you is quietly hiding in circulation, and if you are not careful, it could be slipping through your fingers right now. The 1998 Kennedy half-dollar with a P Mintmark might look normal at first, but don't be fooled. This is a hidden treasure, a life-changing opportunity that most people are tossing away every day. Imagine holding a coin in your hand that carries silent fortune, that collectors are hunting for like sharks circling prey, and you wouldn't even know it if it was in your pocket. 1998 may feel recent, but in coin collecting terms, it's a year that has quietly become one of the most critical in modern US. Coin history. The economy was booming, technology was reshaping the world, and the mint was quietly producing coins in massive quantities, but very few survived in fine condition. Most were spent, lost, or simply ignored, leaving the lucky few that remain as rare, high-demand treasures. And this 1998 P Mint? It's one of those survivors. The combination of circulation wear, careful handling, and sheer luck makes finding one today like uncovering a secret stash of serious money. Here's what makes it even more dangerous to overlook. The composition of this coin, designed for durability and circulation, actually conceals its hidden wealth. At first glance, it's just a Kennedy $half, but that P Mint mark is a signal to collectors that this coin is a collector's gem. Its fine condition is extraordinarily rare. Most from this year are dinged, faded, or too worn to capture the attention of serious buyers. But when one shows up in auctions, the reaction is immediate, and its market value quietly climbs to $60,000. That's not just a number. That's life-changing wealth sitting in a tiny silver disc that most people spend without a second thought. Collectors obsess over this coin. They scrutinize the mint mark, the tiniest scratches, even subtle toning, because every detail can multiply its value. Professional grading is essential here. One tiny error in handling or cleaning can wipe away decades of hidden fortune. And don't make the mistake of thinking it's just a 1998 coin. Its scarcity in fine condition makes it incredibly desirable. People hold these coins. They don't sell. The market is only getting hotter, the demand only growing. And the longer you wait, the more life-changing money is quietly slipping away from anyone who doesn't recognize its value. And here's the kicker. Do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning matters. Every tiny detail counts. Look closely, be patient, and treat it like the treasure it truly is, because most people won't realize what they've lost until it's gone. But don't breathe easy yet, because what comes next is a game changer. The next Kennedy $half isn't just rare, it's a shocker. Rarer, more valuable, and hiding more wealth than anything you have seen so far. Stay with me, because missing the next coin could literally cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in hidden fortune sitting quietly in circulation. Stop scrolling and listen closely, because this coin is one that most people would never even notice until it is too late. The 1979 Kennedy $half with no mint mark might look like an ordinary coin, but this is a hidden treasure, a life-changing opportunity quietly sitting in circulation, waiting to be discovered. Most people spend these without a second thought, completely unaware that what they are tossing away is serious, silent fortune. And this isn't an exaggeration. This coin is dangerous to ignore, because collectors fight tooth and nail to get their hands on every single surviving example. 1979 was a pivotal year in U.S. history. The country was navigating a turbulent economic period. High inflation, energy crises, and political shifts created unusual conditions for coin production. The mint was under pressure, and while most Kennedy $half carried clear mint marks, a very small batch came out without a mint mark at all. These coins were never meant to survive as rare collector pieces, yet here we are, decades later, and finding one in fine condition is almost miraculous. Every detail, from the sharpness of Kennedy's profile to the subtle toning that naturally developed over time, tells a story of survival against all odds. This coin is made to circulate, but the ones that didn't get spent, lost, or damaged are the real treasures. Its silver blend composition gives it a weight and presence that hints at its hidden value, while the lack of a mint mark instantly elevates its rarity in the eyes of collectors. People are obsessed with spotting these, because one small feature, the missing mint mark, can mean the difference between a coin worth pocket change and a coin holding hidden wealth worth over $82,000. And let me tell you, auctions prove it. These coins fly off the shelves, quietly traded among serious collectors who know they are holding life-changing money in their hands. But here's the warning: do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning is everything. Even a small scratch, improper handling, or a rushed polish can erase decades of potential fortune. Collector eyes are trained to spot the tiniest details, the faintest hairlines, the subtle wear, even how the light glances off the coin's surface. That's why patience is golden, and attention to detail can literally pay off in a way most people never imagine. And don't think this is the end, because what comes next is even more shocking. The next Kennedy $half isn't just rare, it's a game changer, a coin so dangerous to overlook that it could redefine everything you think you know about hidden treasure in circulation. Stay right here, because missing this next coin could literally cost you a fortune hiding in your own wallet. Stop everything, because the coin I am about to show you could already be sitting in your change, quietly holding life, changing wealth that most people would spend without even thinking. The 2000 Kennedy $half with a P Mintmark and a brown layer may look ordinary at first glance, but this is a hidden treasure, a silent fortune that collectors have been hunting for decades. Most people have no idea that these coins, tucked in drawers, wallets, or loose change jars, could be worth serious money, and you do not want to be the one who accidentally spends it. The year 2000 was a turning point. The world was stepping into a new millennium. Technology was booming, and the United States' economy was riding a wave of growth. But in the quiet corners of the mint, certain coins were produced under conditions that made survival incredibly rare. The 2000 P Kennedy $half is one of those survivors. Its brown layer, a natural toning that developed over years, is proof that it endured circulation, exposure, and decades of handling without losing its collector's magic. Most coins from this era are bright and unremarkable, but this one carries subtle signs of age that scream rarity to trained collector eyes. This coin is more than just a piece of metal. It's a story, a treasure forged at the edge of the new millennium, made to circulate but destined to become a collector's gem. The fine condition is astonishing. Finding a 2000 P in this state is like discovering a secret stash of hidden wealth nobody knew existed. Every line, every detail on Kennedy's profile, and even the placement and tone of the P Mintmark make it a coin that serious collectors crave. Auction houses have seen these quietly fetch over $171,000, a sum that turns ordinary pocket change into life-changing money overnight. Collectors are obsessed with the tiniest details, the depth of the brown layer, the sharpness of the lettering, even the faintest marks on the coin's surface. Professional grading is essential. One mistake, one cleaning attempt, and the value can vanish instantly. Do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning is everything. And while patience is required, the reward is enormous, because these coins are not just rare, they are dangerous to overlook. And here's the real kicker. What comes next on this list is even bigger, rarer, and more shocking than anything you've seen so far. If you thought this 2000 P was jaw-dropping, the next Kennedy $half could literally redefine what you think is possible in hidden treasure. Stay glued, because missing it could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in quiet fortune hiding in plain sight. The 2010 Kennedy $half with a P Mintmark and a brown layer looks ordinary at first glance, but appearances are deadly here. This is a hidden treasure, a silent fortune that collectors would kill to find. People are spending these like pocket change, completely unaware that they are walking past serious money that could transform their lives. 2010 was a year of subtle but significant shifts in U.S. history. The economy was slowly recovering from a global recession. Markets were volatile, and the mint quietly produced coins under conditions that made surviving in pristine or fine condition far from guaranteed. That's exactly why this 2010 P. Kennedy is so dangerous to overlook. Its brown layer, naturally developed over time, isn't a flaw. It's proof that this coin endured circulation and survived the odds, and it instantly signals rarity to serious collectors. Most coins from this year are bland, circulated, or simply lost, but this one stands as a collector's gem, a piece of history hiding in plain sight. This coin's composition, designed for durability and longevity, gives it a heft that hints at the hidden wealth it carries. But the real magic is in the details, the crispness of Kennedy's profile, the clarity of the P mint mark, and the subtle, natural brown toning that collectors crave. Fine condition examples like this are extremely rare. Most coins have scratches, polishing, or wear that instantly diminishes value. And when one of these shows up at auction, the reaction is immediate, quietly fetching over $102,000, transforming a seemingly ordinary coin into a life-changing fortune. Collectors scrutinize every detail, the depth and shade of the brown layer, the sharpness of the letters, even the tiniest marks on the rim. Professional grading is essential here. One wrong move, one cleaning attempt, and the hidden wealth evaporates instantly. Do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning is everything. Patience is everything, because spotting one of these in circulation is like finding a diamond in a haystack. And if you thought this 2010p was shocking, buckle up. What comes next is even rarer, more dangerous to ignore, and carrying even more hidden fortune than anything you've seen so far. Stay tuned, because the next Kennedy $half on our list could literally change everything you thought you knew about hidden treasure coins. Stop right now, because this coin is one that most people would completely overlook, and that could literally cost you a life-changing fortune. The 1971 Kennedy $half with no mint mark might look ordinary, but appearances here are deceiving. This is a hidden treasure, a quiet fortune hiding in circulation, and every day people are spending coins like this, completely unaware of the serious money slipping through their fingers. If you don't pay attention, this exact coin could be gone before you even realize what it is worth. 1971 was a pivotal moment in U.S. history. The country was navigating economic change, inflation was on the rise, and the mint was adjusting production after silver coins were largely phased out of circulation. Most Kennedy $half carried a mint mark, but a tiny, rare batch came out without one. These coins weren't meant to be rare. They were just part of everyday commerce. But surviving in fine condition decades later makes them extremely scarce. That lack of a mint mark instantly elevates the coin's value in the eyes of serious collectors, turning what looks like an ordinary coin into hidden wealth worth holding onto for life. The composition of this coin gives it weight and presence in your hand, but the real story is in the details. The fine condition, with sharp relief and clear features, is almost miraculous. Most 1971 Kennedys have wear, scratches, or toning that destroys collector value. Every curve of Kennedy's profile, every line in the lettering, every subtle imperfection tells a story of survival, proof that this coin is more than just metal. It's a life-changing opportunity hiding in plain sight. Auctions have quietly moved these coins for over $90,000, and collectors are holding onto them tight because they know the market is only going up. These aren't coins people are willing to sell, they're treasures being hoarded. Here's the warning: do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Here is the text to convert. Original toning matters more than you realize, and even small mistakes can wipe away decades of hidden fortune. Patience, careful inspection, and knowing exactly what to look for is the only way to unlock the wealth this coin holds. And just when you think it can't get any rarer, the next coin on this list is going to blow your mind. What comes next is even more shocking, carrying even more hidden fortune, and it is the kind of coin that collectors lose sleep over just thinking about. Stay glued, because missing the next one could literally cost you a fortune hiding in your own wallet. Stop everything right now, because what I'm about to show you could literally be hiding in your pocket, wallet, or change jar, and if you spend it, you're tossing away serious, life-changing money. The 1977 Kennedy half-dollar, with no mint mark and gray spots, might look like just another coin at first glance, but appearances here are dangerous. This is a hidden treasure, a silent fortune, quietly surviving decades in circulation, and most people wouldn't even notice it if it passed through their hands. 1977 was a year of quiet but significant shifts in American history. The economy was still recovering from turbulent times. Inflation was influencing daily life, and the mint was producing coins in bulk, but very few were destined to survive in fine condition. Most were spent, lost, or damaged, which instantly makes a 1977 Kennedy half-dollar without a mint mark rare and extremely valuable. And the gray spots? Don't mistake them for flaws. They're proof of authenticity, natural aging, and survival against all odds. Collectors crave these subtle details because they are what transform a simple coin into a life-changing opportunity. This coin isn't just silver and metal, it's a story of endurance. Its composition gives it a substantial feel in your hand, a quiet reminder that this is no ordinary coin. The fine condition, combined with those rare gray spots and the missing mint mark, makes it incredibly hard to find. Professional collectors are obsessed with this coin. They scrutinize the tiniest imperfections, the faintest toning variations, and the precise details of the design because all of it affects its value. And while most of these coins were quietly spent, the few that survived now quietly hold hidden wealth valued at over $90,000. That's not just money, it's a fortune sitting in plain sight, waiting for the right eyes to spot it. Here's the warning: do not spend this coin. Do not clean it. Original toning matters more than you realize. Even a small mistake can erase decades of potential fortune. Patience is essential, attention to detail is crucial, and knowing exactly what to look for is the difference between ordinary coins and a life-changing treasure. And brace yourself, because the next coin on this list is going to completely blow your mind. It's even rarer, even more dangerous to ignore, and carries more hidden fortune than anything you've seen so far. Stay glued, because missing it could literally cost you hundreds of thousands of coins hiding in circulation right under your nose. Stop everything, because this coin is the kind of treasure most people are literally spending every day, completely unaware of the life-changing wealth sitting in their hands. The 1978 Kennedy half-dollar, with no mint mark and red spots, might look ordinary, but appearances are deceiving. This is a hidden treasure, a quiet fortune, surviving decades in circulation, waiting for someone to spot it. Most people would toss it into a jar, but collectors see something entirely different, a coin that could transform everything. 1978 was a year of subtle but important shifts in U.S. history. The economy was moving through recovery and uncertainty, consumer confidence was bouncing back, and the mint was quietly producing coins in bulk, but very few were destined to survive in fine condition, especially without a mint mark. And these red spots, they're not imperfections. They're proof that this coin has survived decades, quietly aging into a rare collector's gem. Every tiny mark, every subtle hue change, tells a story of endurance, survival, and hidden wealth. The coin's composition gives it a weight and feel that hints at its value, but it's the details that collectors obsess over. The sharpness of Kennedy's profile, the clarity of the lettering, and the unusual red spotting that makes this coin a life-changing opportunity. Fine condition examples like this are almost impossible to find. Most 1978 Kennedys were circulated heavily or damaged over the years. But the few that survived, untouched and with their original toning, quietly carry enormous value. Auctions have seen coins like this quietly fetch over $89,000, turning what looks like pocket change into serious silent fortune. Collectors are meticulous about this coin. One scratch, one cleaning attempt, one wrong move, and the hidden fortune evaporates. Do not spend it. Do not clean it. Original toning matters, and patience is key. The difference between ordinary coins and a life-changing treasure is in the details, and this coin has them all. And if you think this is the rarest one yet, brace yourself, because the final coin on this list is the ultimate shocker. Rarer, more valuable, and more dangerous to overlook than anything we've seen so far, it could literally redefine what you thought was possible with Kennedy $half. Stay right here, because missing the next coin could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars in hidden treasure, hiding in circulation right under your nose. Stop everything right now, because what I'm about to show you is the crown jewel of this entire list. The 1967 Kennedy $half with no mint mark might look ordinary at first glance, but appearances are deadly here. This is not just a coin, it's a hidden treasure, a quiet fortune that survived decades in circulation against all odds. Most people would toss this in their pocket or jar, completely unaware that they're holding a piece of life-changing wealth worth over $121,000. 1967 was a pivotal year in U.S. history. The country was navigating the height of the Vietnam War, social unrest, and a shifting economy. The mint was producing coins for circulation during a turbulent era, and most coins were spent, lost, or damaged. That makes surviving examples in fine condition without a mint mark almost mythical. The coin's composition, designed for durability, gives it weight and presence, but the true value is in the details, the crispness of Kennedy's profile, the clarity of the design, and the untouched original toning that signals rarity to collectors. Collectors are obsessed with these coins. One tiny scratch, one cleaning mistake, and the fortune disappears. But the right coin, preserved in fine condition, quietly holds hidden wealth that could change lives. Auctions show that collectors are willing to pay serious money to secure it, and people are holding tight because they know the value only grows over time. Do not spend it. Do not clean it. Original toning matters. Patience and careful inspection are everything when it comes to spotting a coin this rare. And here's the reality. You've just seen the top 10 most dangerous, most valuable, life-changing Kennedy $half hiding in circulation right now. Each one is a silent fortune, a hidden treasure that most people spend without even realizing it. If you found yourself checking your pockets or drawers while watching this, congratulations, you just glimpsed what collectors have known all along. The real wealth is in the coins everyone else ignores. Don't let this be the last time. Stay alert, watch closely, and share this video with anyone who needs to know what might be hiding in their change. Because the next time you stumble on one of these, it could literally change your life forever. Remember, every coin has a story, every coin has a fortune, and every coin is waiting for someone smart enough to see its value before it is gone.